Hello my lovelies, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is one that I haven't done on my channel before, but I've wanted to, but never got round to it. So I thought, why not do one now? And as you can probably tell by the sound of my voice and that, I am feeling a hell of a lot better now than I was in my last video. Because if you didn't know, I ended up being admitted into hospital and just ended up being really poorly. But I'm feeling so much better now, as you can probably tell, because I've actually got a full face of makeup on for again. Yay! Because I need to look nice because of the type of channel I've got. And quite frankly, I need this makeup to look nice.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
Because without this, I don't look as nice. So thank you, makeup. So yeah, let's just get on with the Q&A. I put out on my Twitter, my Instagram, and on my Facebook page, and a few groups I'm in about questions, and I got a bit of a response. I screenshotted the ones that I wanted to use, because then I didn't have to go through all my social media to find the questions I wanted to use. So yeah, the first question is from my friend Neve. Her channel is Random Niv. I'll have her channel linked down below. Anyone that's got a channel, I will leave their link in the description, so be sure to go check that out and be sure to go check their channels out. So yeah, and Neve asked, what made you start your YouTube channel? And the thing that made me start my YouTube channel is I wanted another hobby that wasn't just knitting and crochet. Well, when I started doing YouTube, I couldn't crochet, so the only hobby I had was knitting. So I wanted something else to do in my spare time. So I then decided, why don't I make YouTube another hobby? And that is what I've done, and I have been making videos since. Obviously I don't make videos. There are occasions where I've gone weeks or months without making content, but then I get back on the wagon of making them again, and then bam, there you go. So yeah, perks of being a small YouTuber. And then Brett asked, how do I put on eyeshadow effectively? Pretty simple. You just pick your eyeshadow palette, or eyeshadow, because they're not always in palettes. You pick the shade and you put it on, and then you blend. Usually people will blend a second colour in. Like what I personally do is I'll pick a main colour and I'll just put it on, and then in my corner I will pick a nice shimmery type of colour that kind of matches, like that will stand out but matches in a way, if that makes any sense at all to you. And I will then blend them together until they look okay. I mean, that's what I've done today, and I've attempted to do a wing, and to be honest, I'm not exactly the best at doing wings. I'm like the most inexperienced person on YouTube, I'm assuming, to do winged eyeliner. I can do normal eyeliner where I don't do the wing perfectly. But yeah, this is my eyeshadow today, and I really like it. But you'll have to excuse the wings because, quite frankly, I'm 100% sure they're not matching. But you know what? I don't care, because I am me, and that is all that should matter, is that you are the person that you are. So yeah, right, let's look. I was about to say let's log back into my phone, but that makes no sense. Let's get back into my phone. Right. Jamie has asked a few questions, so because I did tell people that they could ask me more than one question if they liked, and a couple of people done that, Jamie and Elizabeth. So yeah, the first question Jamie asked me was, if you won the lottery, what would you do? I would give some money to charity, either Nelson's Journey, which for anyone that don't know is a charity that helps bereaved children and young people in Norfolk from the age of 0 to 17 years old. So basically they support people that have lost someone very important to them, so like a family member, so like a mother, a father, an auntie, an uncle, a brother, a sister, a grandparent. They and even support young people that and children that have lost a really close friend. So I would give money to, I'd give a bit of money to them, or animal charity, and then with what I have left, I'd probably buy myself a house somewhere. Not quite sure where, but it would have to be the right sort of house. Like, yeah, it'd have to be a house that I really liked for me to actually spend money on it. So I'd give money to charity, and I would buy myself a house. That's what I'd do if I won the lottery. And then with any spare money, I would buy loads of animals. I'd buy myself guinea pigs, rabbits, a dog. That's about it. They're the only animals I'm really, really interested in to own and look after. So guinea pigs, rabbits, and a dog. That'd be what would be living with me. Another question he asked is, who is one famous person you would want to meet? That is very obvious. I would want to meet Ed Sheeran. For those of you that don't know, which I'd be shocked if you didn't, he is a singer. He came from Suffolk. He's engaged. Me not impressed that he's engaged. So I'd want to meet Ed Sheeran. That would be pretty cool. I'd love to meet him. And then this question is from a group I'm in. Mario asked, that I don't know if I've said your name right, I'm sorry if I haven't. Mario asks, if you were in a superhero movie, what superhero or villain would you play, one that has not yet been on the big screen? I'd want to be a hero because they're nicer people. I'd like to think that people think I'm nice, so I'd want to be a superhero. But one that hasn't quite been seen yet. I would like to be a upcoming new superhero. So yeah, I wouldn't want to be one that's already known. So I wouldn't want to be anyone like Superman, Superwoman, or anything like that. I want to be a new one. If that makes any sense to anyone. I don't know if I've made any sense, but that's what. I want to be a new kind of superhero that hasn't been about yet. That's what. This is the third and final question Jamie asked me, and that is, which Disney film would you like to see remade in live action? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. Maybe either Toy Story, which I have no idea how the hell they would make that work, but Toy Story, or Shrek. yeah, I don't know how they'd make that work because I'm not the smartest. I'm nowhere near smart. But yeah, Elizabeth asked, why do some businesses cut corners? You know what, Elizabeth? I have no idea, but some people think they can get away with it. Some people do get away with it, some people don't. But it depends on the person and whether or not they want to do the job properly. Some people just don't want to do it properly and therefore they cut corners. So yeah. Another question from Elizabeth is, why do some people want to hurt, commit murder or bully other people? I don't know. Some people, I suppose, just aren't nice. Some people just feel the need to do that for some reason, whether it's because something's happened in their life to make them feel the need to be like that. Like some bullies don't exactly always have a nice life. Like they feel, sorry, that was my phone. Some people just feel like they have to be like that to people, whether it's because they're jealous or they think it's acceptable behaviour. So yeah, and obviously people that commit murder, don't know what goes through their head, do you? Anything could be happening in their personal life to make them do that. Maybe the person that they do it to done or something to them, or if it's people they don't know, they're just the person that does it might have anger issues. I don't know. But that's just life. Some people are just like that. Eleanor asks, what do you love the most about being a vlogger? The thing, and this is the last question by the way, the thing I love about being a vlogging is having the footage to be able to look back on for memories. Like, as you'll know, for my birthday I went to London and Brighton with my boyfriend Jamie, so obviously got that on camera, so I have that to look back on, and I got loads of pictures. I mainly do it for memories really. With vlogging I literally do it for memories, so I have that to look back on. Like I went to Sheffield to see my best friend and my nieces, got that to look back on, because like I don't get to go up there as often as I would like because I can't financially afford to go up there as much as I'd like to. So the most I can manage to get up there is one or two times a year. Ideally I would like to be able to go see them more, but I can't financially. So when big things come up where I know that I'm not financially going to be able to do it too often, I will vlog it. And like obviously there's little more like days here where in my hometown, in my home city, that I will film to look back on. Like I'll film when I go and see my best friend, when I hang out with my best friend Neve in like city. I'll film like if I go to the beach maybe. I've done that once when I was with my friend Chelsea a few years back. So I mainly do it for memories, and that's what I think I love the most, is having that to look back on for the memory side of it. So yeah, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions that hasn't been answered in this Q&A, or and you'd like to have some answered, then please let me know any questions you have, either in the comments on here or on any of my social media, which I will have in the description box, so be sure to go check there. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.
She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands, and baby, I just wanna dance. I met her on Grafton Street, right outside of the bar. She shared a cigarette with me while